Good morning, everybody. Welcome to English class. Please turn on your cameras. Please remember you have to turn on your cameras in all classes. Cámaras on, please. Encender las cámaras, chicos. Okay, pay attention to your list. Okay. Arellano,
Presente, listen.
Arellano,
Presente, listen. Presente.
Buenos días, ¿cómo le va?
good morning, good morning. Saúl, Nicolás, Matías, Aníbal, Milena, Carlos, Kevin, Nicole, Neider. Pay attention, please. Yeah, bravo. Catania, Cruz, Cueva, Díaz,
Presente.
Leime, López, Mora Eric, Mora Alexander, Morales Fernando, Morales, está conectándose. Orden,
Presente.
Ortiz,
Presente.
Berengues, Neider, Pérez, Quinto,
Presente, dice.
Suárez, Túqueres,
Presente, listen.
Uchiña, Vázquez,
Presente.
Villamar y Lupa.
Presente, dice.
Thank you. Ok, ahorita ingresa Eric Mora. Vamos a ponerlo de una vez en la lista. Uchiña también. Listo. Ok. Let's start. Me parece que Eric me está diciendo algo. Ya le puse en la lista a Eric. Apenas usted estaba ingresando. Parece que tiene un poquito dañado su micrófono. Tiene algo de avería. Okay, this was your work about grammar. Yeah. Write the correct tag to complete the sentence. Your wife wasn't too happy about the situation, was she? Remember that the grammar consists in tag question. Basic structure. He plays hockey, for example. In negative, tag is doesn't he? They have a problem, don't they? This is a tag question about about each sentence. The refrigerator is broken, isn't it? No lo es. O sea, el refrigerador está dañado. ¿No lo es? ¿O no es así? You'll be there, won't you? We're going to start at 5 o'clock p.m. Aren't we? Annie came home late yesterday, didn't she? And negative statement in positive tag. You have to change negative statement in positive tag question. You're not crying, are you? O sea, si la oración es afirmativa, usted la tag question la hace en forma negativa. Si la oración es negativa, la tag question usted la tiene que hacer en forma positiva, como vemos aquí, o afirmativa. You are not crying, are you? Tú no estás llorando, ¿o sí? You really didn't like him, did you? I could stand being with a man like that, could I? She shouldn't be here, should she? There isn't any food left, is there? It can be true, can it? Okay. Special cases. We have some special cases. For I am, use aren't. I, for I'm not, use am I. For example, I am right, aren't I? I'm not late. Am I? ¿Ya? Entonces, para I am, nosotros usamos aren't I. Y para I'm not, nosotros usamos am I. ¿Sí? Porque aquí está en forma afirmativa o positiva. Entonces, nosotros vamos a usar la tag question en forma negativa, ¿no? Entonces, sería aren't I. Aren't I? Y para I'm not, nosotros usamos am I, ¿sí? Entonces dice, I am right. Yo estoy bien, dice. Aren't I? ¿O no? I'm not late. No estoy tarde. Am I? ¿O sí? ¿Ya? For nobody, someone, or everybody use they. ¿Sí? For nobody, someone, or everybody. You have to use they. Para nobody, ¿sí? Nadie, someone, alguien, o everybody, todos, nosotros vamos a usar they. Nobody knows, do they? Everybody agrees, don't they? ¿Sí? Nobody significa nadie, entonces sería en la oración, o sea, usted se está refiriendo en forma negativa, entonces tiene que realizar la tag question en forma afirmativa. Nobody knows, nadie sabe, do they? ¿Sí? O ellos, ¿sí? Everybody agrees, todos están de acuerdo, don't they? O no. For something or nothing, use it. Para something, que es alguna cosa, or nothing, que es nada, ¿sí? Ninguna cosa, vamos a usar it, ¿sí? Porque nos referimos a objetos. Something happened. O ideas también. Ninguna cosa pasó. Didn't it? ¿O no? Nothing came in today. Nadie vino hoy. Did it? ¿O sí? For used to, you use didn't. For used to, you use didn't. Used to significa suelo, ¿sí? O digamos, yo suelo hacer tal cosa, yo solía, etc. Used está en pasado, entonces, you used to play football, tú solías jugar fútbol. You used to play football, porque está en pasado, ¿no? Si yo digo I use o you use, I used to play basketball, yo suelo jugar básquetbol, eso es en presente, ¿ya? You used to play football es que solía jugar fútbol. Didn't you o no? ¿Ya? For request, use will and with you. Close the door. Para que usted pida algo, no request. Pedir algo. Close the door. Will you? ¿Podrías? Close the door. Will you? Pass me the salt. Would you? This is more polite. Would is more polite. Okay, write the correct tag to complete the sentence. Your wife wasn't too happy about the situation. Tu esposa no estaba feliz sobre la situación. Your wife wasn't happy about the situation. Was she? ¿Ya? Como estamos hablando en pasado, vamos a responder, vamos a realizar la tag question en pasado también, ¿sí? Pero estamos hablando en pasado, pero en la forma negativa, y la tag question la vamos a hacer en la forma afirmativa. They are going to go to Spain this summer. They are going to go to Spain this summer. Aren't they? Mira, ¿por qué? Dice, ellos están yendo a España este verano. Aren't they? ¿O no? We don't have any tea in the house. Nosotros no tenemos nada de té en la casa. Do we? ¿Sí? ¿O sí tenemos? Estamos preguntando. No tenemos nada de té. Y preguntamos, ¿o tenemos? ¿Ya? Nobody saw. Nobody is for negative. This is negative sentence because it's a nobody, nadie. Nobody saw him coming to the office today. Dice, nadie lo vio venir, o sea, o llegar dentro de la oficina hoy. ¿No? Did they? So es el verbo en pasado, el verbo mirar en pasado, ¿sí? O ver. Entonces, nosotros tenemos que realizar la tag question en, como aquí dice nadie, nobody, sería negativa la oración. Entonces la tag question la hacemos en forma afirmativa. Help me this box into the other room. Dice, ayúdame, help me carry, I'm sorry. I jumped this verb. Help me carry this box into the other room. Dice, ayúdame a llevar o a cargar esta caja dentro de la otra habitación. Would you? ¿Ya? O también puede decir, will you? ¿Sí? ¿Podrías tú? ¿Sí? ¿Podrías tú? ¿O podrías? This is más cortés. This is more polite. This is less polite. This is menos cortés. This is informal. This is más informal, more informal. Matt used to be a boxing champion. Matt used to be a boxing champion. Matt solía ser un campeón de box. Didn't he? Didn't he? Estamos hablando en pasado. Used to. ¿Sí? Solía. Entonces la tag question la tenemos que hacer en pasado también. Y para el pasado usted recuerde que tenemos que utilizar el auxiliar did. Para el presente utilizamos el auxiliar do. Y también si nosotros estamos hablando con el verbo to be, utilizamos el verbo to be en presente o en pasado, depende cómo, en qué tiempo lo estemos utilizando. Match the tag question with the appropriate response. And here we have some sentences or questions. And in this part, we have the response. You have to put the correct letter in each number, in each question, in the correct question. You are on TV, aren't you? You are on TV, aren't you? The answer is letter E. Yes, I am. I report the news. You are on TV. ¿Tú estás en televisión o no? Yes, dice. I am. I report the news. Dice, sí, yo estoy. Y estoy reportando las noticias. Y reporto las noticias. Second one. We've met before, haven't we? We've met before, haven't we? Dice, nosotros nos estábamos viendo antes. ¿Sí? ¿O no? Okay, the correct is letter A. Yes, we have at Sharon's birthday party. Estamos hablando en presente, ¿no? Este es el present perfect. Cuando tenemos el have, ¿sí? el have y un verbo. Esta es la contracción del present perfect. We have met. Este es el past participle. Tenemos que hablarlo, tenemos que luego del have, cuando estamos en presente perfecto, poner el verbo en pasado participio. Sí, esto vimos en el anterior. We've met before, haven't we? They are coming tonight. They are coming tonight, aren't they? ¿Sí? Ellos están viniendo esta noche. ¿O no están viniendo ellos? The answer is no. They are not. They're out of town. Dice, no, ellos no están viniendo. Dice, ellos están fuera de la ciudad. She's going to college, isn't she? She's going to college, isn't she? The answer is yes, I think she's studying medicine. Dice, ella está yendo a la universidad. ¿O no es así? Dice, sí. Yo pienso que ella está estudiando medicina. You'll be at home tonight. Tú estarás en casa esta noche. Won't you? ¿O no estarás? The answer is yes, I will. From 6 p.m. on. Dice sí, yo estaré. Y a las 6 p.m. I don't have any water. No tengo nada de agua. Do I? ¿O sí? No, you left the bottle at the campsite. We didn't start early enough, didn't we? Did we? Didn't in past and in negative sentence is this. And you have to do the tough question in affirmative form. Did we? We didn't start early enough, did we? And the answer is yes, you will just leave now. And then in here you have to complete the dialogues. Write the correct tag and response to complete each dialogue. You haven't finished that book yet. Have you? Aquí tenemos en la forma negativa, ¿no? You haven't finished that book yet. Have you? This is the tag question. No, I haven't. It's very long. There's a park nearby. Isn't there? Yes, there is. It should be around this corner. Aquí hay un parque cerca. Dice, ¿o no hay? Sí, dice, sí hay. Este debería estar girando la esquina. I am talking too much. Estoy hablando mucho. I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm talking too much. Aren't I? No, you're not. You're usually very quiet. We should take a taxi. Shouldn't we? Yes, we should. Or we'll miss our flight. Next. There isn't much pork left. Is there? No, there isn't. I used most of it yesterday. Next, you won't be gone long, will you? No, I won't. The store is close by. 7. They prefer Chinese food. Don't they? When you don't have verb to be, you have to put only the auxiliary. Do or did depends of the time that you talk or write. Cuando usted, por ejemplo, en este caso, nosotros no estamos hablando con el verbo to be, solamente tenemos este verbo, ¿sí? Preferir, they prefer Chinese food. Dice, ellos prefieren comida china. Don't they? Aquí usted, para poder realizar la tag question, tiene que poner el auxiliar. En este caso está en presente, entonces vamos a utilizar el auxiliar do, pero en presente. Y además, como la oración es afirmativa, entonces vamos a realizar la tag question en forma negativa, ¿sí? They prefer Chinese food, don't they? Yes, they do. This is the answer. Let's make fried rice for them. You don't know where the library is. Do you? In this example, you don't know. Tú no sabes dónde queda la librería. ¿O sí? Yes, I do. Just take the next left. Discuss the following questions with a partner. How do people date in your country? Next, do you know any dating customs in other countries? And 3, what problems might you have if you date someone from another country? You have to discuss these questions and you have to answer these questions. How do people date in your country? ¿Cómo la gente tiene citas en tu país? ¿Ya? Usted tiene que responder aquí. In my country, people, the first date, people go to watch movies or to drink coffee. Okay. Do you know any dating customs in other countries? ¿Tú conoces otras costumbres de citas en otros países? O sea, ¿cómo tienen citas en otros países? What problems might you have if you date someone from another country? ¿Qué problemas piensas tú que tendrías si tú tienes una cita en otro país, ¿no? ¿Qué problema sería? Por ejemplo, en la India. A ver, si usted conoce una chica hindú y ellos tienen otras costumbres, ¿verdad? Entonces, ¿qué problemas creen ustedes que se suscitarían allí, ¿no? Con otras costumbres de citas, ¿ya? Ok, next. Antes de esto, vamos a ver. Ya, Eric, no se preocupe, sí me di cuenta que estaba un poco raro su micrófono. Voy a compartir otra. Ya. Ok, antes de nada vamos a ver el grammar, ¿ya?
Today's grammar lesson is all about tag questions. Now, a tag question has two important parts. There's the statement and then there's a tag. Now, the statements can be positive or negative. A negative statement, of course, contains the word not. You're not crying. There isn't any food left, or you really didn't like him. Remember that when it's written down, sometimes the word not looks like N''T. Now, a positive statement doesn't have the word not. For example, you're crying. There is food left, or you really liked him. Okay, now for the tags, they can also be positive or negative. A negative tag, again, contains the word not. For example, aren't you, isn't there, or didn't you? And a positive tag doesn't have the word not. For example, are you, is there, or did you? To add a question tag to a negative statement, add a positive tag. For example, you're not crying, you can add the related positive question tag, are you? You're not crying, are you? For example, there isn't any food left, is there? You really didn't like him, did you? To add a question tag to a positive statement, that's right, add a negative tag. So, for example, to "you're crying," add the related positive question tag, "aren't you?" So it would be, "You're crying, aren't you?" For example, we could also say, "There is food left, isn't there?" Or, "You really liked him, didn't you?" There are a few special cases, though, to consider when forming tag questions. For "I am," use "aren't," but for "I'm not," use "am I?" So, for example, we would say, "I am right, aren't I?" Or, "I'm not late, am I?" Now, for nobody, someone, or everybody, then we use the word "they." For example, "Nobody knows, do they?" Or, "Everybody agrees, don't they?" Now, for the word "something" or "nothing," we use the word "it." For example, "Something happened, didn't it?" Or, "Nothing came in today, did it?" Now, for the word "used to," then we use "didn't." For example, "You used to play football, didn't you?" Now, for requests, you use either "will you" or "would you." For example, "Hey, close the door, will you?" Or, "Pass me the salt, would you?" Of course, you could also say, "Pass me the salt, will you?" All right, one last note. The tone of a person's voice, if the question goes up or if the question goes down at the end, that is very, very important. You should know that the tone of the person's voice, it can change the meaning of a question tag in a big, big way. Now, if someone uses a question tag and her voice goes down at the end, that means she isn't really asking you a question, she's asking you to agree with what she is saying. For example, "Tomorrow will be too rainy to have a picnic, won't it?" As this was said with a falling voice, it means we can't have a picnic tomorrow. On the other hand, if someone uses a question tag and her voice goes up at the end, she really wants to know your opinion. She's really asking a question. For example, "Tomorrow will be too rainy to have a picnic, won't it?" As this was said with a rising voice, "won't it?" at the end, it means, can we have a picnic tomorrow? I hope we can. All right, so question tags can be a little confusing, but remember, if the statement is positive, the tag is negative, and vice versa. And your tone, remember, the rising tone means you're really asking a question. The falling tone just means you're asking the person to agree with you. Well, that's it for our grammar point. We hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more.
Dating around the world.
Listen, me puso pausa.
Ah, ya, perdón. Ya, entonces, esto de aquí está en la página. Vamos al libro. Bueno, ya debían estar en el libro. Después del gran manos. Así que me parece que es en la página 78. Yo tengo la 154. 78, 79. Reading, Dating Around the World. Entonces vamos a seguir el reading, ¿sí? Con el video, ¿listo? Ok, let's go. Only the reading, not the explanation. The explanation we have to do the next class.
Dating a foreigner can be a wonderful experience, but it might also present challenges. Take a look at these dating customs from various countries. Kim, age 20, Korea.
Where I'm from, the man pays on a date. If a guy asks a girl to go Dutch, she won't think he's interested in her. However, If they go for coffee afterwards, the girl will usually offer to pay. Korean students are busy and don't tend to start dating until college.
Jack, age 22, India.
In India, marriages are often arranged by the parents. Sometimes, the bride and groom don't meet until their wedding day. However, this custom is not as common in India today. My parents let me decide who I want to date.
Pedro, age 18, Nicaragua.
In my country, people don't date in pairs. Instead, a large group might go to a dance party together. This makes things a bit more relaxed. Central America is conservative. Kids usually aren't allowed to date until they're 15 years old.
Karen, age 20, Germany.
In Germany, it's important to be on time. If you're late, the date might not happen. We do have one interesting custom. When a man picks a girl up at her house, he should bring flowers for the girl and her mother.
Okay, in this part we have one moment. Yeah. Dating around the world. Dating a foreigner can be a wonderful experience, but it might also present challenges. Take a look of these dating customs from various countries. Entonces, citas con extranjeros, dice, puede ser una experiencia maravillosa, pero esto también puede puede presentar unos cambios, ¿no? También puede ser un reto. Take a look at these dating customs from various countries. Entonces aquí nos dan algunas costumbres, varias costumbres de algunos países, ¿sí? Que en los cuales cuando tienen citas tienen algunas costumbres que para nosotros pueden ser algo raras, ¿no? Kim, age 20, Korea. Where I'm from, the man pays on a date. If a guy asks girl to go Dutch, she won't think he's interested in her. However, if they go for coffee afterwards, the girl will usually offer to pay. Korean students are busy and don't tend to start dating until college. Bien, primero, dicen que cuando salen en Corea a una cita, el hombre paga, ¿no? En la cita. Si el chico le dice a la chica para ir a tomar algo a un bar, ella piensa que él está interesado en ella. Si le dice para salir a una cita o algo, si le invita, ¿no? Sin embargo, si ellos van por un café, después la chica pensará en pagar ella. Los coreanos estudiantes, con los que todavía están estudiando en la universidad, son muy ocupados y ellos no están pensando todavía en citas hasta terminar el colegio o la universidad. Jack, age 22, India. In India, marriages are often arranged by the parents. Sometimes the bride and groom don't meet until their wedding day. However, this custom is not as common in India today. My parents let me decide who I want to date. En India, los matrimonios son arreglados por los padres. A menudo, ya no es como antes. La novia y el novio no se conocen hasta el día de la boda. Sin embargo, estas costumbres ya no son tan comunes en India. Hoy en día sí todavía existe, pero es muy poco, ¿no? Según quien cuenta que es Jack, dice que sus padres le permiten decidir con quién él quiere tener una cita. Pedro, age 18, Nicaragua. In my country, people don't date in pairs. Instead, a large group might go to a dance party together. This makes things a bit more relaxed. Central America is conservative. Kids usually aren't allowed to date until they're 15 years old. Pedro tiene 18 años, es de Nicaragua, dice que en su país la gente no sale en parejas, salen, sin embargo, salen en grupos a bailar juntos, grupos grandes. Esto hace las cosas más relajadas, ¿no? En América Central son más conservadores y los chicos usualmente no están permitidos tener una cita hasta los 15 años. Karen, age 20s, Germany. In Germany, it's important to be on time. En Alemania es importante estar a tiempo. If you're late, the date might not happen. Si tú estás tarde, la cita se cancela, o sea, ya no pasará ninguna cita. We don't have one interesting custom. When a man picks up a girl at her house, he should bring flowers to the girl and her mother. Dice que en Alemania tienen una costumbre interesante, que si cuando el hombre le va a retirar a la chica a su casa, él debe llevar flores para la chica y para su madre. And then you have to do these activities on page 80. On page 80, I mean, that is. After that, the dating around the world, you have to do review. Words with different meanings, that is part A, B, word definitions, and C, multiple choice, ¿ya? Entonces tiene que hacer la siguiente página al reading, ¿sí? Donde están 3 actividades que son la parte A, B y C. Eso lo revisaremos en la siguiente clase. Y me parece que es la página 80, ¿no? Yo tengo la página 155. Déjenme ver, 73. Me dijeron que esta era la 75. 77, 78, la 79 me parece que es. Sí, me parece.
79.
Sí, sí me confirma Matías. Me parece que esa es la 79. Ya, entonces esa es la tarea. ¿Listo? Ok. Ese es el classwork. Y bueno, la tarea es del workbook. Ya les pongo la página, ¿sí? Que igual se trata sobre el reading. ¿Listo? ¿Tienen alguna pregunta, chicos? ¿Perdón?
Y acabamos el workbook.
¿Ya terminaron eso?
Sí, dice.
Y entonces les mando una worksheet, ¿sí? Para que realicen, ¿ya? Ya les pongo en la plataforma entonces. Les voy a corregir esa parte.
listo.
Listo, chicos. Have a nice day. See you. Bye, bye.
Bye, teacher.
Bye, bye.
¿Y se me puede poner en la lista, porfa?
Usted, señor Catania, llega cuando ya se acaba la clase.
No, Licen, es que no tengo internet.
Le voy a poner, pero con este particular, ¿sí?
Ya, Licen, por favor.
Okay, have a nice day. See you tomorrow. Bye, bye.